Hey guys, welcome to Plenty of BL. My name is Dakota and today I'm going to be doing a review of episode 14, Friendzone with BL Cuss. So I'm so excited to be finally doing Friendzone because like a lot of you seem to want me to like react to Friendzone, and unfortunately because it's by GMMTV, they're most likely going to block. Like, they're most likely going to, like, block if I try to do reactions. So, since I started doing reviews, why not do a review of the BL Cuss with Singto and all that good stuff. So, let's get into it. So the scene starts off in the parking lot where Stud and Earth are sitting in Earth's car, and Stud is basically trying to like help Earth like protect his man. Like, he's basically all like, you're the boyfriend, you have the right to be jealous when someone pursues your man, you don't have to be nice, all that good stuff. And what's funny is that with Stud saying all of this, I'm pretty much thinking like, dude, you better not eat your words. You like you're practically teaching Earth all this to like stand up for himself, to protect his man. And we all know, like, from seeing the trailer and from seeing stuff happening up until now, that you are so going to eat your words. You are so going to like regret, trying to help Earth out, because if you would have just kept him thinking how he's thinking, him just, not wanting to do anything, you would probably be, not in much trouble. You would probably like get by with like hooking up with his boyfriend, but because you're doing all this, like, dude, you have no idea what you're getting into. And that's why I find so funny. After the whole little pep talk in Earth's car happens, a little scene happens where there's this woman and she's like literally standing in front of a parking spot. So that pretty much pisses Stud off. So he gets out. He goes up to her and he's all like, why are you standing here? You don't have the right to reserve this park. Your friend is not even here, because she's all like, oh, I'm standing here to reserve this park for my friend. She'll be here soon. He's all like, nuh-uh, honey. Like, if your friend's not here, you don't have the right to be standing here and reserve a park. So he gets into her. They go back and forth, and then Earth's just sitting in the car with the look on his face, like, what is going on? Like, what stuff? What are you doing? And so then after Stud is able to convince the well, not convinced, but he just pretty much pushes her away. So after he pushed her away, she leaves. Earth gets a spot. He gets out, and Earth being his Earth, he's all like, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just left her alone. And then Stud's all like, nah, like, if I would what's yours, bring out your dark side, honey. And I'm like, this dude, he is so going to eat his words with him, just teaching him all this stuff, like, gold. So after Earth and Stud leave the parking lot, they go into the dance class that Earth signed himself and his boyfriend Sam up. So they go inside, they see Sam with that guy, I forgot his name. I don't even remember if they said his name. They probably did, but I just forgot. But Stud and Earth see the guy that was like get with Sam in the last episode. They see them together dancing. And so Stud is all like, is that the one you were telling me about? And Earth was all like, yeah, I don't know what his deal is. So then Stud checks him out for a little bit, and then he says, he looks relentless. He's all over Sam. And then Earth is all like, are all gays like that? And then I'm telling you guys, like, what he said was just so funny. Like, so Stud is all like, some, me excluded. And I'm all like, you excluded? More like, you included, bitch. So, following Stud's advice, Earth goes up to Sam and that guy, and he's pretty much like trying to show he's the man and protecting his boyfriend by going after the guy and being all like, "Oh, you're so nice. Are you nice to everyone or just my boyfriend?" And I'm like, ooh. Earth went there like, my dude. So Stud tries to be a good friend for Earth, and he talks to the guy and is all like, "Hey, can you help me dance?" And so they go off to dance, leaving Earth and Sam together. And I seriously have mixed feelings because it's like Stud is really trying to be a good friend, but we all know he's not going to be a good friend because he goes after his friend's man. Like, Stud, why are you doing this? So while Stud and the other guy is like practice dancing, Earth and Sam are talking, and Sam was all like, "You bring Stud as backup," and then Earth, he just talked about how he's all jealous, and Sam was all like, "Don't you trust me?" And then Earth's all like, "Yeah, I trust you, but just jealousy." And so then Sam was all like, "Well, I like you when you're jealous," and I just found that really cute. So while Earth and Sam are busy dancing together, Stud sits down with the other guy, and he's basically just telling him to back off. He's all like, "Hey, back off, they're together, all that stuff." And so then the guy's all like, "Well, what about you?" Like, he's really trying to turn around on Stud, like, "What about you? What's your relationship to them? Like, how are you, relate to them and all that?" And so then Stud was kind of like, we're the same, we're alike and all that, which pretty much true. So after the whole back and forth between Stud and that guy, I don't know, I guess he seemed a little offended or something, but he like suddenly gets up and then Stud grabs his wrist, trying to hold him back. And he's all like, "Hey, you're not that bad. Why don't we, hang out?" Pretty much he's asking to hook up. So he's pretty much like, "Hey, let's hook up." And then he's all like, "I can eat when I'm hungry." And I'm like, what is that? What? Like, what are you trying to do? I just thought that was so funny. So after the dance class, Sam comes home and he runs into Stud talking on the phone. I guess Stud was talking with his friends and talking about how he was going to meet up with them. So they chat for a little bit, and Stud is all like, "Hey, what are you doing home?" So Sam's all like, "Oh, I switched with someone so I could come home early." And I thought that was cute because Earth has pretty much been wanting Sam to like come home and so they could like spend time together. So the fact that he did that, I thought it was cute. But people, no, like, he doesn't stay home to like be with Earth. What does he do? Basically, Stud is convincing Sam to like go out to the club with him. And I'm like, "No, Sam, like, you just stay home. You finally switched with someone at work so you could come home and be with Earth. And then now you're just going to use your time to like go out to the club with Stud. Like, what kind of mess is that?" So Stud manages to convince Sam to go to the club with him. And this is when everything goes downhill, people. So Stud and Sam are at the club getting drunk, of course. And after they like have a few drinks, and Sam just goes to like this little lounge, sits down, and there's this guy there who looks like he was trying to, hook up with Sam. But luckily, Stud comes in to his rescue and sits down next to Sam. So the guy gets up and walks away. So then Stud and Sam chat a little bit. Sam asked Stud like, "Why is his name Stud? Like, what's the story behind it?" So basically, Stud tells the story of why his name is Stud and how his dad took him coming out. Like, when he came out to his dad, how did his dad feel about it? And it wasn't, happy results. He basically was like, his dad was disappointed, and he was like, I'm his only son, something like that. But then Stud is all like, but I don't want to live up to people's expectations. I just want to live life and do what I want to do. So, it's like, okay, that's cool. You want to live your life. You don't want to be someone that you don't want to be. You don't want to like live up to anybody's expectations. So you do you, boo. You do you. So after Stud and Sam finish chatting for a little bit, they both go back out into the dance floor, and Stud takes Sam's glasses off, and that's where everything goes to shit. Like, this scene, I was just like, no, please don't kiss, please don't kiss. I was just busy chanting in my head, like, please don't kiss, because they were just all standing, so they were dancing so close. They looked like they were about to kiss. But thankfully, Sam was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the restroom. So that stopped that. But in this next scene, people, you are going to riot. Let me tell you. So in the bathroom, Sam is washing his face, and then Stud comes in. And they're just talking about Irv. Sam says that Irv doesn't like drunk people, and then, Stud was like playfully saying, well, what about me? And then, Sam was all like, nah, because, they're friends. So, Irv probably would have been okay with Stud being drunk and all that, but he would have gave Sam a earful because, he was drunk. So after that, Sam asked Stud for his glasses back. And instead of Stud just handing him his glasses, he goes over and puts his glasses back on for him like he took them off for him on the dance floor. And people, this scene broke my heart. Like, just thinking about it, I'm like, why you gotta do this? Like, why you gotta break poor Irv's heart? Like, they start kissing, they get all touchy-feely, and then suddenly they just break apart and they just leave the club. So Sam and Stud leave the club, and Stud says to Sam that he was gonna go get something to eat because he's hungry, so you going up first. And Sam doesn't say anything, so he goes up to the apartment. And then he goes to the room where Irv is, and then Irv is just chilling there. And let me tell you, people, let's first talk about how, how good Singto is looking, like how beefy he looks, his muscles, he looking good. So anyways, so Sam crawls into the bed with Irv, and he's like all cuddly up to him, kissing his shoulder. Irv is all like, you're drunk. You're always drunk when you go out with your colleagues, which poor Irv, like, he wasn't out with his colleagues. He was with Stud. But of course, nobody's going to tell him that. So anyways, Sam takes off his glasses, and then he's all like, Irv, I love you. And then Irv's all like, you always profess your love when you're drunk. And then Sam was all like, no, I love you. Like, for real this time. And then poor Irv is all like, I love you too. And then people, this is when it happens. I also forgot to mention that Irv also asked Sam, like, if Stud came home yet, where is he? And then, Sam had this look on his face like he was trying to decide what to say because, he was just with them. So basically, Sam was all like, oh, I didn't see his shoes, so I guess he's not home yet. And I'm like, Sam, we all know that you was just with him, and then now you just lying to your boo? Like, really? So Sam and Irv start making out and removing their clothes, and I was feeling so conflicted because if Sam hadn't kissed Stud yet, I would have been like, yeah, get it on, Irv and Sam, get it on. But no, like, this man literally went to the club with Stud instead of being with Irv at home. He and Stud kissed, and then he comes home, pretends that he wasn't with Stud, that all that never happened, and then he's like professing his love, saying I love you, and then like trying to get in bed with him, and it's like, no, like I like you two together, but you're not doing Earth right. Like you're seriously doing Earth wrong. And people, we all know that everything's going to break loose. Like shit is going to hit the fan because Stud has been, teaching Earth to like stand up for himself, stand up for his man, protect himself, protect his man. They don't take no mess, step on someone's shoes if you have to. And so we all know that when Earth finds out, all hell will break loose. And honestly, I'm excited for it. Like in one scene in the trailer, it looked like Stud was at a party. I don't remember if Sam was there, but Stud was at a party. It looked like a costume party because Earth was also there, kind of dressed up. So Earth went to the party and he practically threw some water on Stud, and I was like, yes, honey. So I honestly can't wait for that scene. But yeah, my poor baby Earth. So that's it for episode 4 of Friendzone with the BL cuts with Cinto. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review, because I enjoyed making it. Like I enjoyed just talking about things happen with Earth and everybody and all that good stuff. So I will continue to do reviews. I'm sorry to the people that wanted me to react. The series is by GMMTV, and they don't play with copyright. I'm not going to risk trying to react. So the next best thing is doing reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the BL cuts for Friendzone, and I hope you guys will continue to enjoy the my reviews to this and all that good stuff. So like this video if you liked it, and share it with a friend or a family member or a waifu or a husbando or a dog or a cat if you want to. And subscribe for more BL content, because I'm not gonna just stick with doing reviews. It just depends on like the series. Like if the crew behind the series, the producers and all that, if they are okay reactions, then I'll react to a BL series, a certain BL series. If they're not okay with it, then I'll just stick with reviews. So it'll all depend. But subscribe for more BL content, and comment down below what you think about this episode. If you already saw what you think about this episode, what you think about the whole thing with Earth and all that, what you thought about my review and all that good stuff. So I'll leave it down below, the links to the 4 parts of Friendzone, so you guys go watch the BL cuts if you want to watch the whole thing. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. I'll see you then. Bye bye.